Everyone is currently complaining about the monetization in Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced. Personally, I think this is something that Ubisoft has been doing since the beginning of time, and nothing out of the ordinary. We supported the slop, and people buy into it. Therefore, they continue doing it. Today, I wanted to talk about something different though, something you may not have thought of that's been bothering me with Assassin's Creed for a while now. Hey everyone, I'm your host Manly Dogs, and if you like this type of content, make sure to consider subscribing and supporting the channel. Today, we're talking about the memory system in the current mainline Assassin's Creed games. Now, you may be asking, what is the memory system? Well, when you boot in the game, you're sent to a pretty jank page that is reminiscent of what current Call of Duty is trying to do, where you can access multiple games from a front page. The system is interesting because it showcases an all-in-one lore system that canonizes Abstergo as a sort of Ready Player One or Westworld experience. You, the player, are experiencing these games and occasionally the weird hacking that happens from the modern-day storyline in Assassin's Creed. Personally, I was a big fan of everything happening in the mainline games, even when they, spoilers, killed Desmond and they brought him back as a guy to help guide Layla in Valhalla before killing her off as well. This was the narrative thread that I was buying into the Assassin's Creed, and I enjoyed the bits and pieces of it, although I might be the only person who enjoys the bits and pieces of it. So you might be asking, well, what's the problem with this? Well, first off, when you click on any game that isn't the current one you're playing or have downloaded, it fully pulls you out of the game and asks you to download the game. Do they expect anyone today to have multiple Assassin's Creed games installed that usually sit at 80 to 150 gigabyte storage? It's cool in theory, but they're telling you to please never stop playing our game. Also, they've currently implemented a free live service battle pass to both Resynced and Shadows now. You can progress these battle passes by doing daily quests that are usually in lore, some sort of glitch in the animus. This reminds me of the old Uplay system Ubisoft had that would reward you currency to use on Ubisoft cosmetics in-game for all Ubisoft games. Basically, I could do something in Assassin's Creed, get these points, and use it to buy something in Far Cry 3. I don't have a problem with the current system, as it's for the diehards mostly, the people that will play the AC games only and keep returning to grind out those battle passes. It is strange to just not have that content in game and have it be part of this live service battle pass, but that can be said for all forms of monetization and live service in gaming at this point. I'd also like to mention the menus here feel pretty clunky and tacked on. They're really slow in movement and kind of hard to find your way around. Anytime you click the back button, it sends you out of the pause menu and back to the game. Then you have to go back to the pause menu, hold start, and then navigate to where you were all over again. This is fundamentally bad design. Lastly, my biggest issue is all the modern day lore is now tied to these menus. While I give credit that it's even in the game and not in a wiki page or comic book or movie, it still kind of sucks. I like to see forward momentum and narrative payoff in any series, and honestly, the last time I think we saw Basim was when we were reliving his memories in Mirage. Where was he in Shadows, and where is he in Resynced? You can access a page in these menus called the Dark Animus that gives some lore, but it just sucks that it might be a text file or weird tie-in movie Abstergo is trying to sell you that is just a reference to the Pirates of the Caribbean, which is pretty cool that I found this, and I don't think many people have probably found this.
In a world where pirates rule the waves, players know nothing is true and everything is permitted, including rum, plunder, and shanties. Hola Playa. 83 years ago, Abstergo Entertainment took you on the adventure of a lifetime in Devils of the Caribbean, the movie. This summer, we invite you back aboard the Jackdaw for the ultimate joyride. Come in the blaze, behind your hooks, load your blunderbusses through the business end. Carefully. And sail, sail, sail the ocean blue with the Devils of the Caribbean. This virtual experience has not yet been rated.
At the end of the day, I'd like to see more modern day storylines in Assassin's Creed franchise, as I was a big fan of Layla, the Isu storylines, Desmond, and the modern day feud between Templars and Assassins. My guess is that Ubisoft escalated that to its natural conclusion in AC3 and can't find a better way to implement it. What happens when they remake 1 and Ezio's trilogy? Do we just skip past some of the most interesting moments in those games? I'm curious to know what you think. See you next time.
Stop when the camera fade. Champions are built when nobody's paid. While they sleeping, I'm sharpening steel. Every new stream, another chance to kill. Got dreams too big for a single night. Got goals too high for a single fight.